Welcome back to Crypto Atlas, your daily source for crypto whale alerts, crypto market news, and DeFi gems. And all right, guys, today is one of those episodes where the whales just went absolutely wild. Like, I don't know what Ripple ate for breakfast, but it must have been something serious because the XRP transfers over the last 24 hours, they've been insane. So let's jump straight in because there is a lot to unpack. So the first alert, and this one already had me blinking twice. We got 300 million XRP that moved from an unknown wallet over to Ripple. That's about $606 million. The sender starts with RBG2, and that's pretty much all we know because these stealth whales don't like to leave breadcrumbs. But the sheer scale of that transfer, that is a full-on tidal wave. And right as I'm processing that, I look down and literally 1 minute later, boom, another whale alert. This time it's 200 million XRP, again from an unknown wallet, again headed to Ripple. Sender starts with RN8P, and yeah, that's basically all they let us see. That's another $404 million. So just between those two alerts, in basically a blink of an eye, we're looking at $500 million XRP sliding straight into Ripple's hands. And you already know whenever they're moving that kind of volume, something strategic is happening behind the scenes. But get this, the madness didn't stop there. Ripple wasn't just receiving, they were also locking things up. We got another whale alert showing 300 million XRP locked in escrow, and the receiving wallet, again, starting with RN8P, is pretty consistent with how Ripple manages their escrow cycles. That's roughly $608 million tucked away like they're prepping for winter. And following that, because apparently XRP likes everything in multiples of 100 million, we get another escrow lockup, this time 400 million XRP, landing in a wallet starting with RKWJ. About $810 million locked up, so now on top of the giant transfers to Ripple, we've got 700 million XRP getting placed back into long-term storage. But then, things flip again the next day. Ripple goes, all right, let's open the vault. Two more whale alerts. First one, 500 million XRP unlocked, going to a wallet starting with R9NP. That's over $1.08 billion in value. And if that was not enough, another 500 million XRP unlocked shortly after. It's sent to a wallet starting with RMHK. That's worth about $1.085 billion. So just in the whale alerts section alone, between these transfers, the lockups, and the unlocks, we're talking billions, plural, of XRP moving like it's nothing. And in your mind, you're just like, okay, someone knows something, because whales do not shuffle this kind of weight unless they're preparing for some major structural shift, liquidity need, or internal strategic move. And we're going to shift things here in just a moment. Quickly, I want to let you guys know there's a crypto exchange called BTCC. I do have my referral link down in the description below. You can get up to 500x leverage. This has been around for 13 years, over 300 crypto futures, and there's sign-up bonuses as well. So if you guys want to check it out, I have my referral link in the description. And also, you guys can stay updated on things if you join my Telegram. I do have that in the description too. Okay, let's go and shift the news up. The news, because the broader market backdrop right now explains a lot of the action that we're seeing. So the first major headline is the Federal Reserve ended quantitative tightening. Yeah, according to Whale Insider, QT is officially done. For anyone new to this, ending quantitative tightening means the Fed stops draining liquidity from the system, which typically boosts risk assets. And the translation, more money sloshing around, is good for crypto. And the timing lines up perfectly with the heavy whale activity. But then things get even more interesting, because according to Weimar X, we just had one of the biggest coordinated buys in Bitcoin in recent memory. Wintermute picked up 8,577 Bitcoin. Binance grabbed 7,658 Bitcoin. Another whale scooped 6,610. And then Coinbase, BitMEX, and Bitfinex all added another 5,800 Bitcoin each. That's not just accumulation. That's a synchronized market move. When market makers and exchanges are buying simultaneously, they're either positioning ahead of something or they're stabilizing liquidity in anticipation of volatility. And next up, we've got the XRP rich list. It's showing 78 new accounts buying 77 million XRP in a single day. That's not retail behavior. That's many whales and institutional wallets loading up like they're filling a bunker before a storm. And speaking of building, CoinMarketCap dropped a big one. Firelight Finance launched an XRP staking protocol on Flare, introducing STXRP, a liquid token earning yield through a DeFi insurance model. So now XRP has another avenue for liquidity and yield generation in the broader DeFi ecosystem. Every time XRP gains a DeFi use case, liquidity grows and prices tend to follow over the long term. Then we have Chad Steingraber. He came in like, yep, another 10 million XRP added to AUM today. And in the post he quoted, they said the previous day's estimate was off by 3 times. They actually absorbed 34.5 million XRP in managed assets in just one trading day. So between the AUM increases, the staking protocol launch, and the whale transfers, it's clear that major players are tightening their grip on XRP supply. And finally, one more big one. ETF clients bought $67.74 million worth of XRP, pushing total ETF held net assets to $845 million. ETFs are, that's $845 million to be more specific. ETFs are quiet, steady vacuum cleaners. They don't pump fast, they just accumulate relentlessly. So when you combine everything, the whale transfers, the escrow moves, the coordinated Bitcoin buys, quantitative tightening ending ETF inflows, and fresh DeFi expansion, this is exactly the kind of setup where the charts do not move for weeks. And then suddenly they move all at once. So big money is not guessing, big money is preparing. And as always, guys, I'll keep you guys updated. So let me know what you think about all this. Share your thoughts with us down in the comments below. Just taking a quick look here at the price movement, we can see that XRP is now on a second green day candle. It has pushed up. We saw a low point going back on November 21st that dropped down to around $1.83 on the Fibonacci retracement and bounced off of that. And we saw that weird, really deep drop that took place back on October 10th, but that was a bit of an anomaly. So right now, it looks like there is a lot of fighting going on, sitting in that next Fibonacci zone entry point at $2.26. So see if it can break above that. Then I'd say the next major zone would be at about $2.46 because that is the price where the ETF started. So if we get above that, I think people could very well become more bullish on ETFs as well. So I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know what you think. And thank you so much to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. I'm also on Blue Sky. If you guys want to check me out, I have that link down in the description too. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.